Live right now, man. We live with it right now, man. Let the streets know who we rocking with, man. For the people that don't know.
Straight on. But nah, it's SDP Mook from StayDownProductions.
That's what's up, man. Hey, shout out, bro. You really doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You always show love when I'm in the city, so I had to come through and check you out. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, it's love. I just feel like, no matter what blog you or what, no matter where you from, I feel like we all better together.
Okay.
So I never had no problem. Like, whatever, if you come out here, you want to know who's the next popping artist or who you should mess with, I don't got no problem. Then cause you somebody that's popping from somewhere way across the world that I feel like these artists need to be tapped into anyway. Cause you got a whole different platform with over 100,000 followers that these people out here need to get introduced to anyway. Yeah. So it's basically you helping the artist helping you. We all just helping each other.
That's love, though, man. That's love, man. So let's take it back, though, man. Like, you born and raised out here?
Yes, sir. Houston, Texas.
Okay. So what was it like for you, you know what I'm saying? Was you always into the music, like the hip-hop scene in Texas, or, growing up?
Yeah. I always loved music. Like, music was always a passion for me. I really wish I knew how to rap. If I knew how to rap, I feel like I'd be like the hottest rapper in Houston, most definitely. But I don't know how.
You ain't never tried it though? Like middle school?
I wrote a couple of raps before, but like I try to rap them to myself, and it used to be like some hard stuff, but I just can see myself rapping because I'm really shy. Yeah. So it's just like I just want to go a different route.
Okay. Now, did you graduate from well, I know you graduated from high school, of course. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to like 3 different colleges. I didn't graduate because I really just stopped going because I fell in love with the passion that I had going on. And it's like while I was in college, I used to not go to class, but when I did go to class, I wasn't focusing. I'd just be somewhere trying to network or somewhere on my phone trying to post this and post that. And it's kind of like I was just wasting my money. So before I got into the deeper depth, I was like, I'm just gonna stop going all alone. But I honestly want to go back and I want to finish, but the way it's looking, I don't think that I will.
What year did you stop going to college, though?
Really, like last year.
So you was like year 3 or something?
It's probably been a year and a half. I was a sophomore.
Okay, yeah.
Because when I first started, I went to like this junior college, but I was really on some crazy stuff to where the grades, the good classes that I did pass, none of them credits transferred. In the other classes, I was like on some crazy stuff. Like I really stopped going to certain classes. I wasn't really doing my work in them.
Yeah.
But then I ended up going to ACC and I got my GPA up. And I ended up going to the last college that I went to, Lamar University. Okay. It's like I just wasn't really just focusing. But I was making good grades though. After I left the junior college and I went to like community college, I was making like all B's.
Yeah.
And then I got my GPA up and I transferred to a university. The first semester, I did good. Then I just fell in love with StayDownProductions and I was just like, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't feel like I needed school to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we both on the blog and shit, so, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we both know about this shit. When you stopped going to college, man, like, how did your mom and dad feel, bro? Because you know how the moms feel, man. Like, when you ain't getting money right then, they think you, like, wasting your time. You feel me?
Yeah, the mom's not trying to, mamas don't see it. Like, they don't know what the world of blog is. Like, they don't know. They not really just too much on the internet. So, me telling her, oh, I'm going to be a blogger, she just looking at me. I don't even use the term blogger, but just let her know what I'm about to do. She, like, looking at it crazy. But I'm trying to tell her, like, this is what's going to get me rich and going to help us out in the long term. And I don't honestly feel like I need school to do this, and you paying for everything, so I don't want to continue to waste your money. Like, use your money for you, do the things that you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do so we can get where we trying to go.
Yeah. So you think because you gotta think about it though, like with our parents, but they grew up back then before the internet, so they don't really understand how niggas can make money off the internet right now. You feel me? So you think that played a part in why she, you know, she probably didn't think you was
she didn't understand like what I'm about to do. She don't know what a blog is. Like she didn't understand at that time. She wasn't really trying to hear that. She just wanted me to go to school. But my thing is like, okay, let's say I go to school for 4 years. Let's say I make straight A's, I get a perfect GPA, right? Let's say I graduate college, right? And I go get a job that's in my field. And let's just say I'm not happy with that. And then I just stop going. And it's like them 4 years of my life was wasted time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to class and I'm seeing it with my own eyes like that this not really what I'm into. I'm not going to continue to waste my time and I'm not going to continue to waste your money. Maybe just do what I love to do. And it was to StayDownProductions and I just stopped going. Like first, she didn't really understand. She really didn't want me to do it. She wanted me to finish college. I just feel like, you know, that was the route I wanted to continue to go down.
Yeah. So once you stopped going to college, man, you know what I'm saying, did you have any jobs or anything to support your dream? Or?
Yeah, at first I was working at Walmart, but kind of like at the same time when me stopped going to school, I kind of got fired from Walmart like around the same time, like probably a couple of months later. But the way it was, like when I was in school, I wasn't working. When I was working, I wasn't going to school, so it was always one or another.
And what you got fired for though, bruh? You was on your phone too much?
That's all I was doing. It's like that's why if I didn't get fired, I was gonna have to quit. Cause it's like, you know, I used to always be on my phone, like what's next to post, who doing this. Like I gotta be the first to post this. Then eventually, I just kept getting warnings after warnings. They loved me, bro, because I was like really the best at what I was doing. I just got so many warnings. It got to the point to where they had to fire me. And to be honest, what they fired me for, I didn't even do at the time. But it's like, in my mind, I'm like, really, it's time for me to go ahead and start taking my own business serious. And it's like, hey, they let me go this many times. No, ain't no point of arguing. So
what, overnight shit?
Nah, I was pushing baskets.
Okay. I
always like to push baskets because I feel like, you know, when you're doing that, you're really your own boss. Like, if anybody that know when you work for Walmart, no matter if you're a cashier, if you're a stocker, or you're a janitor, whatever, like, them assistant managers will be on your ass. Like, they be breathing down your neck. See, when you outside, don't nobody really come in there and check on you because it's either too hot or it's too cold. They might come, like, every now and then, but for the most part, you really doing whatever you doing. Like, when I was working at Walmart, people used to come, chill with me. We used to be chilling for like 30 minutes. I might just be sitting there talking. And it's like, nothing never happened. Yeah. It's like nobody never cared. I just did my job and did whatever I wanted to do. So, kind of for that time, me pushing baskets, I felt like I was my own boss. So I wasn't really worried about it. And it kept me out of trouble. And it kept me with a little bit of money in my pocket.
Okay. Now, was there anybody that, you know what I'm saying, motivated you to, you know, do this blog shit big, you know what I'm saying? Like any bloggers or, you know, because I used to watch Vlad TV, College Kid, Zach TV, Say Cheese, all them. Was there anybody that motivated you?
That's crazy because Urban Politician began asking me the same question, but honestly, like, when I started doing this, I didn't really know what it was. Like, it wasn't nobody that I was really just watching. I just kind of felt like, I see all these people in Houston, they all rapping, but it's like people just, they don't have no direction and they just doing a lot of stuff and they don't really have nobody supporting them. Like, they just post it, then that's it. I just feel like if it was like a platform to have and that supported everybody, it would be better. But once I started doing that, now I'm in it. I want to see like who my competitors are, like who else doing this, and that's when I started watching everybody's stuff. The Say Cheeses, the shout out to SDPD. He put me on Zach TV in Chicago. Vlad, the Drink Champs, the Breakfast Clubs, and then like when I started really getting into it, is when I started getting on the Futures TVs, the Dallas Globals, the Big Ants, like the Spliff D Media. Shout out Big That's when I started getting on all the local bloggers. And that's when, you know, I started tapping in with everybody.
Yeah. So what made you come up with the Stay Down joint? You know what I'm saying?
See, anybody that know me, like, you know, I always said like stay down. Like in my coming up, I never just knew exactly what I wanted to be. Like, you know, I knew I wasn't going to the NBA. I knew I wasn't going to the NFL. I knew I wasn't going to be a doctor. But I always had, like, a mindset, like, just, I'm going to stay down and I'm going to get rich. Like, how? I don't know. But just stay down. That was the term that I always used. The term stay down, I didn't invent that. Nobody did. That's been a saying that's been going around forever. But that's what I used to say. But I didn't want to just go. I wasn't going to call my stuff just stay down because I don't own that. That's everybody figure of speech.
Yeah.
First it was Stay Down Promotions, but I was like, nah, that sounds too kiddie. So I just went to Stay Down Productions, and it's just been it.
Yeah, and I was watching. I watched your stories or something. You talked about you getting hacked. You know what I'm saying? Your page got hacked. How many times have your shit got hacked, man? Like, what you think was the reason for that shit, though?
I don't think we ever got hacked, but our page got deleted before.
Well, deleted. That's what I meant to say.
That's us posting some crazy. Well, me, I'm gonna take because I really did it. I posted some crazy stuff, but when I posted, it's like our Instagram went crazy. Like in a matter of 5 minutes, we probably got like 800 followers.
What was it though?
Black China Sis Tape. Tripping. Like at the time, I didn't think like you could get in trouble for that. And I seen like a lot of people posting it, and I went posted. And I started finding footage that really people didn't have. Yeah. I used to go like on Shade Room and be like, the full clip is on StayDownProductions. I go to say Cheese like the full clip on StayDownProductions. I think Say Cheese really blocked me for that one time. Yeah. But like it was going crazy though. Like in like 5 minutes we got like 800 followers.
So your shit got deleted the same day?
Same day. Like I was so happy. Like every time I refresh my phone, it's 100 followers, 60 comments, 200 likes. I kept doing it. I just said I'm gonna chill for a minute. Let me see if like I just go by 15 minutes. Let's see where it go.
How many followers was you at around that time?
See, I had just like really made the page, so we was at like 6,000.
Okay, that ain't that bad though.
I had just started though. This was like probably like maybe like a month, 2 months in.
Yeah.
So like that 6,000 followers meant the world to me. So I'm in my homeboy dorm. And he made a joke. He was like, bro, you better delete it before they delete your Instagram. And before you know it, 10 minutes later, that motherfucker was gone.
Damn, my nigga. That's crazy though.
Yeah, but you know it was a lesson learned.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I feel like niggas gonna watch this shit and think that you gonna make money right away in this blogging shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk about like how long you had to put in work before you really started like seeing money in this shit though.
I ain't gonna lie. We've been doing this for 3 years, bro, and it's like I don't even think now like we probably have made a positive dollar. And what I mean by that, because people don't see like the things that we have to put into it. Like they don't see like, you know, the camera you have to buy. They don't see like the computer you have to buy. They don't see the software you have to buy. They don't see like maybe if you're not going outside to do interviews and you like booking like a studio like this, they're not seeing the money you gotta put into this. Then outside of this, you got personal life too that you gotta manage. Then you know we working on the album, so you know, and we paying for beats, we paying for studio time, we paying for videos, we paying for post on Say Cheese, like all that is money. So what I mean by that is like I don't feel like we made a positive dollar because we always putting money back into it. Like say we selling merchandise, whatever money we get from the merchandise, it goes back into the brand. Like every dollar we get.
So you ain't got like no investor or nothing putting money behind your shit.
But it's been people that ask. But me, I feel like shout out to anybody that's trying to help. But I got it. You know what I'm saying? Me and the team, I feel like we have it. Like we made it this far with nobody giving us anything. So why would we take a handout now? Because that's just people we gotta pay back later.
Exactly, and then they feel entitled. Like they feel like they
you
can tell you
been
what to
there
post.
if I ain't give you this and I ain't give you that and we're not even gonna play like that.
Yeah, man, and you know what I'm saying. You just dropped the list. You know what I'm saying. You in Spliff Media TV.
Shout out my boy. Shout out Big Gun. That's my boy.
A lot of people commenting. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people like, where is this artist? Where is this artist? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about everything that's going on with your list?
I feel like them lists, it's like lists is good for whoever drop it because you gonna get the comments. Like if your platform is like is respected enough for people to come wanna like it and get mad about it, it's gonna go crazy. You know, with a list, nobody gonna be 100% satisfied. Like somebody can have a number 3 spot, they'll feel like they supposed to be number 1.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not on the list will say, "Oh, I'm supposed to be on the list." Then if you ask them, "Okay, if you feel like you hotter than this person, right? Let's go video for video." And this person has more views than you on every video. This person doing sold out shows. He doing collabs. Everybody want to mess with this person. You can show people the 100% facts, and they'll still have something to say about it. So it's like, you know, with a list gonna be what a list is. Like it's opinionated. I don't feel like nobody should be in their feelings or be crying about it. Because if I was a rapper, bro, and somebody made a list and I wasn't on, I'll just come in and say bet. And after I say that bet, I'm going hard because next time they come out, I'm going to be on it and I'm going to have a good spot. It's going to work.
Most definitely.
But everybody don't think like that. People, who is such and such, such and such? Just search them up.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. If you search them up, you'll see who they are.
What's the most disrespectful message you done got since you dropped that shit, man? Is there anything that stood out like, damn, bro, you coming at me like that over a list? Like,
to be honest, like, we ain't really getting no crazy messages. We had a couple people that unfollowed us, but then you had a lot of people that came and followed us. You got the comments, you know, it's like it's a lot of comments, so you didn't read every single comment. I'm quite sure people said some crazy things in there, but for the most part, if you look at the comments, you just see people are misguided and misled. Like they only feel like the people, my homeboy, or the people that I listen to, or somebody I see every day, or somebody that I'm cool with, or that I mess with, should be on the list. But even if you get them the facts on why that person not in the list, they still gonna feel like they homeboy should be on the list.
yeah.
So it's like, it just be that, or why my homeboy wasn't on the list, or why such and such on the list and he ain't on the list. Oh, me personally, I never heard of him, so he shouldn't be on there. Like the world is not bigger than you.
Yeah. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as long as they talking, then that means you're doing something right. Because I know you see a whole bunch of blogs that drop lists and they probably like 6 or 7 comments. Niggas don't even give a fuck about their list. So if niggas commenting on your shit, that shit mean you know what I'm saying, they value your opinion.
Nah, that's crazy though. And honestly, I got doing a list from another blog page in Houston. Shout out to OTR Views. Like, I remember when we first started StayDownProductions, they had like dropped a list. And I was like, hell nah. And that really inspired me to want to do lists.
Yeah.
And shout out to Spliff D. We end up leaking up because he started seeing like lists. He was like, he used to comment, hell nah. And I used to have to school him. And that's how me and him got cool, and we just started collabing on the list that we do now.
Okay, so, you know, if an artist was to say some shit like, if he was going on a song or some shit and be like, make a diss song like fuck Stay Down Productions or some shit that's just coming at you, and you know he top 10 in Texas, would you put him in the list?
I only put people on the list if I feel like they deserve it. And the list is not so just my opinion. That's just something that me and Spliff D. Then we had other couple of people, I won't say their names, I don't know if they want to be mentioned, that had their inputs on certain things. So it's not just, it's certain people that I would have put on the list that's not actually on the list. So it's just like, it's agreement between people that's agreed on it.
Okay, alright. So I mean, like, what you think is like the hardest part about the blog and shit, man? Like, cause you know what I'm saying, you've been doing this shit for a minute. What's some of what's some of the hardest parts about doing this shit?
Separating the business from personal things, cause you know, like people feel entitled. And what I mean by that is like people want you to do everything for them, and if you don't do it, you a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe ass nigga. So it's just like, you know, basically just being able to just block that out and just staying focused. I would say that's the hardest part.
Yeah, what's some of the craziest encounters you had with like these rappers though? Cause you know what I'm saying, we in the same business, so you know these rappers be in their feelings, bro. They be on some weird shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy to say the craziest thing because I really just can't remember off the top of my head. But like everybody that ever just said anything like negative or bad about us, like they ended up coming back and apologizing and following us and asking us to come post them. Because I feel like, honestly, I don't feel like we post a lot of crazy or just people will say fuck shit. I don't feel like we do that. I just feel like for the most part we show love for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, of course it's people that feel like, damn, y'all don't never post me, y'all post my friend, but y'all don't never post me. It's impossible for us to post everybody. And if we did post and anybody, we won't be respected.
Yeah. Did you get any flack off of posting that Matt So Cream and Rizzo fight?
That's crazy. Nah, yeah. I honestly, besides the people in the comments, but honestly, no, because like, I feel like people have to respect that because we wasn't at the fight. So if the video got into our hands, then that means somebody out of somebody count had to leak the video or send the video out because we wasn't there.
Yeah.
So that means it was some messed up stuff that happened on their behalf, on they on they watch. It was their fault that the video got out because nobody was there but the people in their entourage.
Yeah.
So I don't think we received no slack. Probably some people probably said we shouldn't have posted or.
Cause it's not like Rizzo got beat up real bad. If he was to get beat up bad to the point where his face was bloody, you think he would have like posted that shit or?
Probably
not.
Probably would have been forced to having to post it.
Yeah.
You know, but honestly, I want to say this, bro. If somebody get their nose knocked off, if somebody get knocked out, me, I don't feel like so what. You know, I seen Muhammad Ali get knocked out. Mike Tyson have been knocked out. You know, Floyd Mayweather done touched the canvas before, so that don't make them no less of a man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody lose a fight. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. That don't make you no hoe because you lost the fight. So what?
Yeah.
You know, you got out there, you did what you did. You got your point across. You live to see another day. So what? You go home to your family. So what?
That's real though. That's real. Now, you know what I'm saying, being from NC, we don't really have that many bloggers out there like that. It's probably like, I can count on my fingers how many bloggers we got. But in Texas, bro, it's a whole bunch of bloggers, bro. You feel like it's hella competition out here? Like, you think it's kind of hard to get on when you running the blog out in Texas?
See, it might sound crazy, but I don't look at nobody as competition. Like, cause they might do this, they might do that, but ain't none of them us. And we not none of them, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I just know who we are, and I know what we bring to the table, and I know what we gonna do to impact the world. So I don't look at nobody as competition, especially not nobody local.
I'm saying, but you play basketball, and you know how it is, bro. Niggas want to be number one.
Oh yeah, for shit, Sean.
Jordan want to be number one. He ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron want to be number one. Kobe want to be number one.
For shit, Sean. I feel like anybody that don't want to be the best at what they doing, they need to stop doing what they doing. We want to be the best for sure, but it's like I don't want to compete with nobody because it's like I'm here. And we are here to StayDownProductions to help anybody that want to be helped. So we ain't got to compete with nobody, but we going to get ours for sure. We going to make sure we do what we need to do every day. But we ain't in no competition with nobody, but we going to be the best, though, for what we do.
That's real, though. Now, I know you be getting a lot of flack about posting Youngboy, man. Youngboy, that's your favorite artist?
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's like, that's like my favorite rapper now.
Yeah, man. So anchors, how the anchors be treating you, man, over that Youngboy shit?
Honestly, man. Bro, I feel like as much as I post them, that's as much as they love to see them, though. Cause if anybody ever noticed, every time we post NBA Youngboy, it's gonna do over 10,000 views. Now, he can cough, he can say achoo, and we post it, it's gonna do 30,000 views. People gonna comment, oh, I like his sneeze. Yeah. Oh, why he sneeze on that girl like that? He a hoe ass. Like they gonna always make something no matter what he do. So it's like they can say, oh y'all post him a lot, but y'all like it. Like every time we post them, it's doing crazy. It's going crazy. We could post he with a new girl. Oh, NBA Youngboy love girls. I mean he's a dude,
Yeah.
But they like to see them, so we like to post them. And another thing though, I feel like I was fucking with NBA Youngboy, telling people about NBA Youngboy before it was cool to post NBA Youngboy. Anybody that follow us know 3-4 years ago, NBA Youngboy was not as hot as he is today, but we was posting him then.
So
a lot of people was not posting him at all. I feel like, I'm not saying everybody, but I feel like a lot of blogs that post them today is because they see we post them.
Okay, so I mean, when you was posting Youngboy, how many followers he had? Probably. Do you remember?
I don't even remember. I remember time he didn't even have 1 million. Like I remember, like when it was what I was taught when he used to come out here to Houston. Like people don't even know. Like he used to be in Houston. I mean, he still be in Houston a lot to this day. So they say. I never seen him, but I remember like back like years ago he used to come out here. Like in one of his songs, he say I get the drink from Doughboy Sauce. I might be quoting it wrong, but you know that's like him being in Houston, like just showing love out here. That's before a lot of people didn't know him. Like they used to probably say he was this and he was that, and then he just blew up on their ass.
Yeah, man. Do you feel like a lot of niggas be, you know what I'm saying, coming to Houston and run off with the sauce though? Not saying he did that, but I'm just saying in general though, like with the culture that's in Houston, like the drinks.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like people have been running off with our sauce for years, but I feel like that's what they supposed to do. Like say if let's say like you Fisher's TV, say you a certain way and people come around you. Like, and if they're around you so much, like just say if you say a word like bet 1,000 times a day, when that person leave you, they gonna go around somebody else and say bet because you instilled it into them so much. It's like, you know, they not intentionally running off, but it's something they liked. So you should want people to like you and feel like they gonna run off with some stuff that you showed them, and they gonna show somebody else that you probably wasn't able to reach. But what people go wrong at, like they never say where they got it from, or they'll run off and try to make it seem like it was theirs when they got it from somebody else. That's where it always go wrong from.
They never pay homage and shit.
They never give credit.
Yeah, man.
I feel like nobody ever get credit. It's only like certain people that's gonna be real enough to get credit. When it comes to credit, that's something you gotta take.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists doing their thing out in Houston, bro. Who you feel like is, you know what I'm saying, possibly next? Because you put me on the Young Road. I ain't know nothing about Young Road until you told me about bruh. And, you know what I'm saying, bruh, I mean, he's locked up right now, but he was doing his thing before, and he got signed to Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? So
Free Young Road.
You really got a taste, you know what I'm saying? You know who's going to blow, who's, you know what I'm saying? So who you think going to be next?
I be trying to tell people, I be trying to tell every label in Houston, like, let me in all for y'all label. Like, I can show y'all the talent. Like, y'all got all the money. Let me just give y'all the artists to improve y'all rosters. But nobody really wanted me to help them. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to show y'all myself. But I really hate that question because it's like I'm going to leave somebody out. And I'm not just saying because he here, but you got GGO Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
You got Hunchy Book. He don't drop enough. I hope you watch this interview. He does not drop enough. He just teases a lot of this music that never come out. But it's one of my favorite artists though. When it comes to like that pain music, I don't feel like it's a very few amount of people that spit it like him.
Mm-hmm.
But you got artists like Need No Name, you got the Guapos himself, you got the Gas Gang, Young Gang. I'm sure a lot of people familiar with Lil Jeremy. So he's like, I feel like if he drop, he could be on the Baby level. You got OMB Bloodbath. I feel like at a time she was one of like the hardest workers out here. She kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like Lil Ray the Savage, he has the best sound in the city. That's somebody that a lot of people should be in tune with. Who Need No Name. You got Need No Names, you got the LFD Ditos. It's so many people. I don't want to leave nobody out. Lil Bang, Poppy, you got the June Bugs. It's so many people though. I don't want to leave nobody out, but it's a lot of people out here in Houston that's working, and if we come together just a little bit, we don't even gotta come together. Like if we could stop hating on each other, like even if you somebody that I don't like, but you could just uplift them, like you know, we ain't gotta knock them, you ain't gotta hate on them, we ain't gotta never do a song together, but just don't knock them. Don't be the person that want to take them out. If everybody uplift each other, bro. Houston, I feel like we'll be better than Atlanta. We got the talent, we got the skill set. I don't feel like we just don't have that. We don't really. one thing we don't have that. We don't have the hustle. I'm gonna say that because a lot of people be sleeping on their own talent, but we don't come together enough though.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I forgot what rapper it was. But they posted every Atlanta artist that had dropped that day, and I was like, that's live. Like people in Houston will never do that.
Yeah, that's real though. Yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying, you get thousands of DMs every day, you know what I'm saying, and people be sending you shit, you know what I'm saying. I know some of them shits be like, damn, bro, why would you want this posted, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm an artist watching this interview right now, and you know what I'm saying, I want to know how to market myself where people can see the value in me, like what advice would you give to an artist how to market themselves? Because it's not always about the music, you know what I'm saying? Like how like what you think would be the best way for an artist to market themselves?
Oh yeah, I want to say this. Shout out WWP. Shout out to BLK. Shout out to Puzuda and them and Ratchet Man. I feel like they got one of the best groups out here. They can come together. But I'm gonna give everybody. This is what I do. I can't tell y'all what I need somebody else to do. I'm just tell y'all what I do. Like if you an artist, I feel like you should drop off there and just say you want to get attention from somebody, right? You want somebody to see your music. Don't tag them, like don't mention them, like on a post. When it's just tag them on the post, like on your post, so when people click on it, their name pop up. Because every time somebody like and comment on that video or that picture, it's gonna go to their phone like it's somebody coming on one of their videos. That's the best way to get people attention. But some people still will ignore you. But that's the best way. Just tag them on a post, and every time somebody like or comment, it's gonna come to their phone like it's their post.
So basically, just tag them. Don't be like, yo, comment their name under the under the post.
Yeah, that's the best way to get somebody attention. But to answer your question, the best way to market yourself, bro, just work hard. Like just work hard. Like I be telling GGO Kurt, like all he have to do is just drop the music. The talent's there. Everybody rocking with him like he doing cool numbers. If he just drop more, you know, sometimes people need like a little help. Sometimes you might want to get a feature from somebody that's in a bigger position. Like that's all a part of working. That's all a part of your hustle. A lot of people that's big in the game today, they did the same exact things. Just work hard. And don't see your hands, put them away. Like don't expect no handouts. Don't expect nothing from nobody. Just work and don't get mad when things don't go your way. You don't want to be the crying rapper on Instagram. Just work hard.
Yeah, that shit be annoying though, man.
All you gotta do is just work hard.
That shit being that entitlement shit. That shit is the worst, my nigga.
Yeah, nah, it'd be crazy. Like you don't want to be that person crying. Just stay down, work hard, and it's all gonna make sense later.
Most definitely, man. So what you got next, man? I know you big on you got an album coming out. You got the Cypher shit popping off. Like, what you doing? You doing movies?
We're working on the album right now. But the next Cypher that we drop, it might be the biggest Cypher ever. Like just ever. It might be the biggest Cypher ever. And then we're working on the album right now. This is gonna be the hardest album to ever come out of Houston. Ever. Like from before us, after us, us, and us again. It's gonna be the hardest album ever to come in Houston, ever.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Now, I mean, how you feel about, BDF Packman, man? He doing Vlad interviews. That's big, bro. Everybody can't get a Vlad interview. And I seen he posted he did a Say Cheese interview, and I see he posted a picture with y'all eating the other day, saying that you know what I'm saying, you had them out from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about everything that's going on with him?
Like, that's a prime example of an artist that believed in themselves, an artist that didn't complain when things didn't go their way, an artist that didn't mind paying to get in. Like, there wasn't an artist that said, hey, like in club line, hey, bro, I know you let me in for free. He respected, I gotta wait in line, and I still gotta pay bet, bro. I'm cool. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna wait my turn. I'm gonna get in, and as people can see, he's in now. Like he's doing Vlad TV interviews. He's doing interviews with Say Cheese. But that's what happens when you believe in yourself and you invest in yourself.
Most definitely, man. Well,
and he can rap though. That's another thing. Like he might do some goofy stuff. Like he brand himself very well. But if you listen to the music, he can rap. Like he not just a goofy rapper that say anything across the wall. Like he not. I'm not gonna say no names. I was about to, but he not one of those rappers that just say anything and put it together and just throw it out. Like he can rap. If you listen to what he's saying some good stuff.
So, bro, bro came to you in the DMs and all that, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because he from Flint, Michigan, right?
Yeah, and honestly, he might tell you, he might tell you he DM me, but I feel like I found him.
Yeah.
Like, I found him, like, we had some DMs before, but I seen something on Twitter, like, he might didn't see. And he was like, you might as well throw it on your page. And I posted it for him. Like, I remember, like, when he said interviews, like, Kodak Black retweeted his one of his videos and mentioned them and stuff like that. Like, I remember seeing that myself, like, before, like, way before he used to be the Packman that everybody knows today. Like, I remember when those things started happening for him.
So you was like the first blog that, you think you was like the first blog that posted him though?
I'll say that I was, but I don't want to take credit for it because I might be wrong. But I'll say I was, but then again I might wasn't. But I feel like I was. But even if I wasn't though, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just happy to see everybody posting him now because like that's what he deserved. So it's just good to see.
Well, that's what's up, man. We about to sign out this thing, man. Is there anything else you want to let the people know about?
Yeah, I can't take credit for everything that we do. I want to shout out to my hard-working team. Shout out to SDP, Recontrol. Shout out to SDPD. Shout out to SDP Break. None of this is possible without them. Y'all might not see them, but none of this is possible without them. So I just want to shout out to my team. I just want to say, StayDownProductions. Just stay down. It's all going to make sense later. Okay. Shout out to Features TV.
All right, people know your social media and all that, man, if they don't know.
Y'all want to talk to me, y'all want to get any inquiries about anything, just DM StayDownProductions 2.0.